Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our lesson number 4, evolution. What is evolution? Firstly, we will know. So, evolution means gradual and continuous change. Means समय समय के साथ जो change होता है, that is evolution. And in history, in EVS part 2, we will see the evolution of एनिमल्स, एवोल्यूशन ऑफ मैन के समय के साथ मैन्स में क्या चेंज आए, एनिमल्स में क्या चेंजेस आए. नाउ इन दिस लेसन वी विल सी अबाउट द एवोल्यूशन ऑफ मैन. सो वी हैव 3 मेन points in this lesson. The first one is the concept of evolution. We'll understood the concept, what is mean by evolution and how the evolution take place. The second one, the stage of evolution of animals, means which are the stages gone through the of animals कौन कौन से stages से गुजरे हैं during evolution. And apes. The first one point our the concept of evolution. The word evolution is generally understood to mean gradual and continuous change. Evolution in the plants and animals world can be explained in the following manners. So in this lesson we will see about the evolution of animals and plants in this world, which was gradual and continuous. Evolution means time to time कंटिन्यूस चेंज होते गए प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स में, लिविंग वर्ल्ड में. सो इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ सर्वाइवल बाय अडेप्टिंग टू एनवायरमेंटल चेंजेस, सर्टेन इंटरनल फिजिकल चेंजेस ऑक्यर इन सम एनिमल्स ऑफ स्पेशीज मीन्स प्रजाति कि एनिमल्स की प्रजाति में इन्वायरमेंटल चेंजेस की वजह से अकॉर्डिंग टू द इन्वायरमेंटल चेंजेस विच आर द चेंजेस टेक प्लेस एंड हाउ एनिमल्स स्पेशीज चेंज टाइम टू टाइम. तो दैट इज विल सी over a period of a time, these internal changes become inherited characteristics seen in all following generations. So these evolution was seen according to the characteristic and inherited characteristics seen in the following generations. So following generations में क्या changes आए, that will see character wise. Thus a new species with characteristic different from the original may be created. Means कुछ एनिमल्स में इतने चेंजेस आ गए थे कि वो अपने ओरिजिनल वन से बिल्कुल डिफरेंट थे. दे वर कम्प्लीटली different. They means the changes occur slowly and the animals were changed completely different from their original one or their ancient animals. A species is usually more evolved than the original one. Sometime slowly changes आ रहे थे. Some animals were looking like their ancestors animals, but some were completely changed. कुछ animals completely change हो गए थे and some animals were slowly change their in physical and inherited changes. Physical और internal changes उनमें आ रहे थे slowly and कुछ completely change हो रहे थे. Sometime the original species dies out or become extinct. Original means जो former animals थे, जो पहले के animals थे, वो क्या हो रहे थे, वो slowly die हो रहे थे and कुछ समय बाद वो एक्सटिंक्ट हो गए, मीन्स वैनिश हो गए, गायब हो गए. एंड जो न्यू एनिमल्स जनरेशन्स थे वो एग्जिस्ट थे. सम टाइम मोर देन वन स्पेशीज इवॉल्व फ्रॉम द ओरिजिनल वन. द फर्स्ट साइंटिस्ट टू गिव अस अ सिस्टमेटिक एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ द कंसेप्ट ऑफ एवोल्यूशन वॉज चार्ल्स डार्विन. So the first scientist who was explained about the evolution and the concept of evolution systematically was Charles Darwin. This question can be asked in fill-ups or in one sentence. Who was the first scientist who explained the systematic evolution of animals? So our answer will be Charles Darwin. Species which were capable of adapting to environmental changes are able to survive. Means which animals are able to change their physical or internal changes. They will change according to the environment, they survive. And those are not the ones that cannot do so become extinct in the process of evolution. Means as I said, evolution means change, gradual change. जिन एनिमल्स ने खुद को एनवायरमेंटल सिचुएशन के अकॉर्डिंग चेंज किया, दे सर्वाइव, दे लिव देयर लाइफ. बट दोज एनिमल्स आर नॉट कैपेबल टू do the changes in their body, so they become extinct. In ancient time, there were many species of types of animals called dinosaur. As I said, species means a group of animals, like you can say प्रजाति, किसी एनिमल्स की प्रजाति. तो कौन कौन से एनिमल्स थे उस टाइम में, एंशिएंट टाइम में? डायनासोर. Dinos in Greek means terrible and sauros means lizard. So this is the Greek word. Dinosaurs is made up of two words of Greek. Dinos means terrible, horrible, which is frightened, and sauros means lizard. हमें पता है lizard. और a reptile. So dinosaurs means a terrible, lizard horrible, टेरिबल, हॉरिबल. ऐसे लिजार्ड जो बहुत हॉरिबल. तो डायनासोर्स इज लाइक अ टेरिबल लिजार्ड्स. We have seen many movies also related to the dinosaurs. No, you have seen in the movies also. So here are the different pictures of the different species of the dinosaurs. देखो यहाँ पर सारे different types के dinosaurs हमें दिए है. This is the evolution. That is the evolution. As on the first page of our book, the evolution is given in this way कि कैसे changes आए. The example of is apes. यहाँ पर apes का example है, means monkey was look like a monkey and slowly वो किस में change होता गया? man में. Some of the dinosaurs were enormous in size. It appears that these species of enormous dinosaurs suddenly become extinct. So some dinosaurs were enormous in size. Enormous means very large and big. कुछ dinosaurs कैसे थे? बहुत large थे size में. And it appears that these species of the enormous dinosaurs suddenly become extinct. तो ये भी dinosaurs suddenly एक्सटिंक्ट हो गए, गायब हो गए, वैनिश हो गए. एंड सम सडन, व्हाट वाज द रीज़न? सम सडन नेचुरल डिजास्टर और इन्वायरमेंटल चेंज. सो व्हाई दे बिकम एक्सटिंक्ट? मे बी द क्वेश्चन कैन बी आस्क्ड टू यू. कि व्हाई द enormous size of dinosaurs big suddenly extinct? So the reason will be here. The reason is mentioned here. The natural disaster. Natural disaster, we know which are the natural disaster? Flood, earthquake, volcanoes. So maybe इस reason की वजह से वो क्या हो गए होंगे? Extinct हो गए होंगे. Is believed to be responsible for their extinction. So this will be answer if question asks you कि why the some species of dinosaurs, enormous size of dinosaurs become extinct. So here the answer is species of enormous size of dinosaurs suddenly become extinct. Some sudden natural disaster or environmental changes is believed to be responsible for their extinction. Fossils of dinosaurs with wings have been discovered. It is believed that some species of two-legged and winged dinosaurs evolved into birds. So what is believed here? Okay, some enormous size of dinosaur become extinct, and after the extinction what we got? We got the fossils. the remaining dead bodies, the bones, the dead bodies which were buried under the ground. So वो buried fossils हमें डायनासोर्स के ड्यूरिंग एक्सकेवेशन फाइंड आउट हुए, साइंटिस्ट को फाइंड आउट हुए, जिससे हमें क्या पता चला कि डायनासोर्स वेर हैविंग द विंग्स ऑल्सो एंड they were having the 2 legs. Winged dinosaurs evolved into birds, and that dinosaurs which were having the wings slowly evolved into the birds. वो dinosaurs क्या बन गए थे? slowly evolve होकर birds बन गए थे. Here we have pictures, skeleton of a dinosaur. This is the skeleton and this is the wings dinosaur. रिकन्स्ट्रक्शन पिक्चर ऑफ अ डायनासोर विद द विंग्स, जो फ्लाई भी कर सकते थे. नाउ द सेकेंड पॉइंट, द स्टेजेस ऑफ एवोल्यूशन ऑफ एनिमल्स मीन्स एवोल्यूशन ड्यूरिंग द एवोल्यूशन विच चेंजेस टेक प्लेस इन द एनिमल्स. एनिमल्स की कौन कौन सी कैटेगरी एग्जिस्ट हुई ड्यूरिंग द एवोल्यूशन. So we have learned in the previous lesson that life on earth began with a unicellular organism known as the protozoa. Protozoa, we have heard about the first protozoa found in the water. These unicellular organisms gave rise to multicellular living thing. The multicellular organism evolved gradually and various classes of plants and animals came into being. So firstly, the living thing, the first living things born in water which was called the protozoa, and the protozoa was unicellular. This was single cell थे, उसमें protozoa में single cell था, and single cell किस में convert हुआ slowly multicellular living organism में. That multicellular organism was evolved gradually and various classes of plants. तो ये multicellular organism किस में convert हुए? Plants and animals में. So the following are the stages of evolution of animals. So in this lesson we are learning about the evolution of animals, no? So here we will see the different stages of animals. Okay, which animals were evolve after the multicellular organism. So here the animals are divided into groups. First one is the invertebrate animal and the vertebrate animals. These are the two main types of animals. So what is invertebrate? Animals without backbone are called invertebrates. For example, snail. Invertebrate जिनको स्पाइनल कॉर्ड नहीं होता है. स्पाइनल कॉर्ड पता है ना, बैकबोन, जिसकी हेल्प से हम प्रॉपरली स्टैंड कर सकते हैं. सो आवर बैकबोन. सो इनवर्टिब्रेट मीन्स विदाउट बैकबोन. द एनिमल्स विच आर नॉट हैविंग backbone, the animals which don't have the spinal cord, they are called invertebrate. Here one example is given, snail. Now you have to think about the another examples of invertebrate animals. Give some example of invertebrate animals. So we have many examples like snail is given, starfish, we can say starfish, earthworm. So these are the example of animals which are without backbone. Spider. So spider, snail, earthworm, without backbone animals. So they are called invertebrate. Now opposite of its vertebrate animals. Vertebrates animal, the animals which have backbone are called vertebrates. Look at the ones given below. So examples are given. There are another groups of the vertebrate animals. Vertebrates animal means with backbone. Those are having backbone, they are called vertebrate. Example is fish. Fish is a aquatic animal. Aquatic means animal which are living in water, they are called aquatic animal. And amphibians, animals which are live in water and also on the land. For example, frog. Aquatic animals also we have many examples. One example is given here, fish. So fish is vertebrate, उनको बैकबोन होता है ना मिडल में, spinal cord. So this is vertebrate animal and it is aquatic, means fish living in water. Amphibians, the animal which live in water also and on the land. Frog can live in water and land also. So another examples you have to think, okay, which are the animals living on the water and in the land also. You can say crocodile. Some snakes are also living in water and on the land. And tortoise also living in water and land. So they are aquatic, they are amphibians. What are they called? Amphibians. Those are living in water and land also. The next one, birds are also having backbone. So they are called, the third group is bird. The fourth one is reptile. Reptile animals which crawl, for example snake, crawling करके चलते हैं. So they are called reptiles. We have many examples of reptiles. Caterpillars are crawling, lizards are crawling, and the animals, which animals are crawling, those are not having legs, they are crawling specially. The next one is the mammals also having the backbone. But which animals are called mammals? Here we'll see. Mammal is the another group. This is the fourth one and this is the fifth one group of animals. Mammals are the most evolved animal among vertebrate. The following are the characteristics of the most of mammals. Which are the characteristic? Which are the characteristic of the mammals? Which animals are called mammals? Mammals are the most evolved animals, means बहुत ज़्यादा चेंजेस होने के बाद मैमल्स क्रिएट हुए, मैमल्स का एग्जिस्टेंस हुआ. सो क्या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक होते हैं? विच आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ मैमल्स की क्वालिटीज़ क्या है? द फर्स्ट वन इज़ द ग्रोथ ऑफ द बेबी इन द मदर्स वूम फॉर सम टाइम बिफोर birth. So mammals are mostly take birth, or all the mammals are taking birth in the mother's womb for some time before the birth. The baby is fed on the mother's milk for some time after birth. तो mammals कैसे होते हैं? They are taking birth from mother's womb and for the food they depends on mother's milk. The another category, the two more animals which are also called mammals, but they are not taking birth in the mother's womb. So which animals are they? The platypus and some species of anteater. See here the two animals, platypus and anteater. These two animals are not taking birth in the mother's womb. They are considered mammals because even though they lay eggs, they suckle their young ones. These animals are not taking birth from the mother's womb. They are laying egg, but still they are called the mammals. They suckle their young ones. Sometimes they are eating their own young ones. Now fourth one, 4.3, the last point, our apes. So what is apes? Are somewhat like humans appearance. Apes or apes. Apes like humans. So which animals look like humans? Which animals look like any human beings? Monkey. So monkeys are called in the ancient time apes. They mostly live on the tree. Those species of apes which continue to live on the trees retain their original ape-like form However, in grassland, some apes species were forced to move around on the ground. So, firstly, where were the apes were lived? They lived on a tree. The question can be asked in one sentence. Where did the apes were lived mostly? So they lived mostly on the trees, and those species of apes which continue to live on the trees retain their original ape-like form. So दो were continue to live on the tree, जो continue trees पर ही रहते थे, वो आज भी हमें ओरिजिनल कैरेक्टर्स में दिखाई देते हैं. और फिजिकली वी कैन सी दे आर लाइक मंकी, जो मंकी हमें आज दिखाई देते हैं. So these are the animals which were continue to live on the tree. But which apes were forced to live on a ground or on a grassland in search of a food? जो apes ground पर आकर रहने लगे, they were search their food on a ground. They evolve slowly into human beings. These species evolved gradually and in time gave rise to the human species. So those animals were continue to live on a tree. Still we have that animals and they are called monkeys, but some of them were forced to live on a grassland, on a ground, and these animals gradually evolved into the human species. This happened first on the African continent. So where did this happen first? In African continent. The first human species is called the primitive man. Primitive means first. Primitive, why it is called the primitive man? Because they were first found in African continent, and first evolved human or first evolved apes were called the primitive man. सबसे पहले जो firstly found हुए, they were called primitive man. In the next lesson we shall learn more about the evolution of human species. Here we have understood about the evolution of animals, how they change slowly, gradually into different forms. Now in the next lesson we will see the evolution of human species, कि human beings की body में कैसे changes आए. What we have learned in this lesson firstly we have seen about the concept of evolution. Okay, what is evolution? The gradual change, time to time, क्या changes आए animals में. Then the second one we see the evolution, the stages of evolution. In the stages of evolution, what we have seen the two types or two groups of animals, invertebrate, vertebrate. Invertebrate means without backbone. In without backbone we have seen example of snail and earthworm and starfish. In vertebrate animals we have seen the groups of animals, aquatic animals like fish, amphibians animal like frog, those were living in water and land also. The third one group was the bird. The next one is reptile. In reptile we have seen the example of snake. Then mammals. Here we have seen the characteristic. The first one characteristic, they before birth they take in the mother's womb. Before birth they found in the mother's womb. And the second one, after birth they depends for their food for the mother milk, on the mother milk. And the platypus and anteater were also called mammals. Instead of they are not taking birth from mother's womb, but still they are called the mammals. Then the last one was apes. Nowadays we can say like a monkey. The first one, primitive man, is a gradual change of a apes. Apes क्या है? Gradual change है human beings का. And the first human being or the first human was found in African continent. It was the first, so that's why it is called primitive man, means first man. I think have you understood the lesson? Read the lesson properly. and mark the important points in the lesson. We'll continue our next lesson in the next video.